What is up? It's Aaron here with Epic Cards and Games, and who do we have?
TW Taylor Wallace.
Alrighty, and what did you do today, man?
I got second with TriBrigade at the case tournament for Epic.
Alrighty. Any interesting matchups throughout the day?
Interesting, no? Wait, yeah, you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you played PK, and you'll see on the other deck profile what he beat me with in the finals, and other than that, everything was pretty easy pickings.
Alrighty, well, let's check it out.
So we got 3 Fractal, 3 Kits, 3 Nerval, 2 Karis.
Super innovative.
Standard,
Nice.
yeah. No, y'all don't know these ratios, you know. 1 Rapier, 1 Ram for the zoo package. I just switched to zoos last second. I was using Ancient Warriors, but
Good change.
Leave me alone. I still like the cards. But I mean, yeah, zoos are where it's at. All right. Next, we got Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Raven for
Any particular reason?
this spell that's coming up, the freaking Airborne Assault, which we'll go into detail later.
Sure.
Barrier Statue. I make it a point to do the Samorg play over the Appaloosa play turn 1 a lot of times. Game 1, game 2, it's a different story. Game 3, yada yada. But game 1, it's all about this for me. We're gonna dive into the hand traps. We got 3 of those, 3 of these, 3 of these, and 3 of these.
Thoughts on that?
Yeah, this is good. I'm good on this. Yeah, this no changes on that one.
You like Phantasma in this format?
I like Phantasma in this format.
Fair enough.
And we'll go to spells. 3 Tinky, 2 Prosperity.
You forget the third?
No.
Alright.
We run 2 Airborne Assault. Airborne Assault is just a really good extender for whenever you get failured or impermed.
Did you forget the third one in that too? Or?
No, I just had to get down to, it was at 41, I just had to get down to 40, so I'm like, the third one won't be missed that
So
much.
the third pot wasn't in your deck either.
It's there, it's just, it's there.
We'll get to that later.
This effectively functions as like 2/3 of a Rescue Cat. And
Didn't want to play Rescue Cat?
Rescue Cat is just too much commitment for me, and I didn't want to use Gamma, and I would only use Rescue Cat if I had Gamma. Or if I wanted to use Gamma, but I just don't want to use Gamma. And I don't think Rescue Cat's bad, but I mean, at this point, we all know that it's a lot of investment into a card. So it has a lot of blowback. It's still broken. Yeah, but yeah, it's just too much investment, for me at least. 1 Called By, which essentially, you know, we use these 3 to push through hand traps pretty effectively. Sorry, I'll double back on this real quick. In a pinch, I can use this to trigger like an Omen or something, like on their turn, or summon the Barrier Statue from my deck, and it negates the effects of the Barrier Statue, but only until the end of the turn. So like if I make Samorg at the end phase, and I have this in my hand, and they know what my game plan is, I go activate Samorg effect, they go Ash, I'm like, all right, boom, bring it out anyway, put it under it. Because I always end on Samorg and Ancient Warrior Link to protect it. I will never summon the Barrier Statue otherwise.
Except in the finals.
Except in the finals. And then Zodiac Barrage. With the zoos, honestly, this, I mean, it's pretty and cool and extender and blah, blah, blah. But this and Wrap here are just kind of pointless. It's not like the deck is inconsistent. Yeah. We got the Tinkies for the, I would just drop it down to like Ram, or I'll cipher through all the Zodiacs, but I'm just going to run probably 1 Zodiac monster, period. That'll be it.
Just for the tanky search?
Yeah, just the tanky search. And traps, 3 Revolt, 1 Imperial Order, and that's 40 cards. And then we'll go into the side deck. 2 Lancias, Mauritius, and the hand trap right there is going to be 2 because of the prosperity. You know, you only max out on everything with prosperities.
Yeah, except when you go second, you know.
Not in the main, at least. Or like, I mean, I max out on the prosperities. I just don't max out on everything that I want to see with the prosperity, because the prosperity is going to help me see it in the first place.
Sure.
The back row hate. This is like a middle ground, of course, but I don't want to commit too much to back row hate. I feel like when I get I expect to be a little further in the tournament. I'm not seeing too much back row in the first place, so I'm not going to commit too much to it. 3 Shared Ride for when I'm going first. Didn't see it at all today, but when I do see it, it's amazing.
You like it more than Judgment or something like that?
Hard to say, honestly. I mean, I like both. They both shine. So
I feel like if you're going for the Samorg play,
the Judgment's really good. Yes. Yeah. Judgment's really good. But yeah, like last not today. Like I didn't see this card. Anytime I put it in, I just didn't see it, so it didn't get any action today. But it gets a lot of action typically. So,
all right.
But 3 Dark Ruler. I'm using this. It's either this or Droplet, but Droplet needs more cards. This needs 1.
It's a pretty high cost in this deck, for sure.
But you know, you run Zeus. This is just a really good Zeus helper. 3 Droll. Good card, Drytron. I didn't really have a whole lot aside from the main deck Nibiru's. With main deck Nibiru's, that kind of gets like counteracted by the 3 Phantasmes against Drytron. So I want to, like, you know, I respect the deck. I don't want to prepare too much for it though, in the main at least. But you know, these are definitely going in for it. Like,
Droll and Dark Ruler post.
It's still a good deck. And then the 3rd Power of Prosperity. Anyway, I just wanted to see this whenever I cited in like
the back row removal.
Yeah, like things like that. Like if I'm going first, I want to see this. I just didn't want to see. I just didn't need Pot of Prosperity all the time. It's not like the deck is inconsistent. It's not. It's a very consistent deck. But I do want to see this at 3 whenever I see my side cards, like you know, Shared Ride, and anytime I'm going first, anytime I'm going second, I'm probably not using 3.
Sure.
So I just don't want to be all in on game 1 with this card, especially since it's only, you know, activate 1.
So are you banishing 6 post side and 3 free side?
It all varies. It all varies. Because like, you know, a lot of times you don't really see the Zeus deck with this because like they kind of like the extra deck's like kind of tight. Yeah, they like pick and choose a little bit. So like it's different. But this card I think is just better than Desires because of the nature of side decking in the game in general. I know we can draw 2 cards, but I'm trying to pick my deck. We'll go to the extra deck. Appaloosa, some more access. This is all about to be pretty standard, honestly. And then the 6 of these guys. Then the Zeus package. And then that is the deck.
Anything you missed? 3rd Shrek?
No, I've never. I think 1 game in my entire life I've missed a 3rd Shrek. That's it. So definitely not enough to think about it. Other than that, the only thing I'd like really play around with this deck is if I go above 40, then there's that, and we'll go from there. But just the side, really, I'll just change it, interact, try new things, and hand shots, blah blah blah.
Any shout outs?
Hair McInnes, Matt, Joey, Red Reboot, and Robert McNett for letting me borrow some of these cards. And yeah, that'll be it.
Alright, congrats, man, and we'll see you around.
Appreciate you.